Wow, this guy.
He's about to Google it. You about to Google it?
Most completed. And I put a note. Bitch was staring at the ceiling.
Look at him.
I made sure.
He's Googling it. He's
He
checking it.
looking it up.
No, my mom was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
The sleep doctor. You're wrong for that. I feel like this podcast, it's usually like two people are in a good mood and one person's not. It just rotates. Does everybody else feel that way?
It just flips.
All right,
I mean, it's sometimes me, this week I feel good, you feel good. I feel like
Yeah.
he's taking the hit this week.
I had a really
No,
good week,
it's not
so
good.
I'm happy. And it's not even
It's
over.
okay, it's okay. But it was Anton last time. It's me the time before, so it's all right.
Was it me last time? Was I pissed off last time?
I think last time was when or maybe it was 2 times ago. Last time
Wait.
might have been me.
When was I pissed off? Like, give me a. what was I
You
doing?
had that technical difficulty and you were like
Oh,
rage and he was like rage.
See, Hannah, no, it doesn't. That doesn't. Rage doesn't mean the same thing now. Now that you
Mike.
use it, like I'm starting to feel like.
Doesn't
you
it
use
look
that.
like Mike? It's Milwaukee IPA, but every time I read it, it says Mike to me.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to see it because it's for you, I guess.
We have to change the name of this
pretty
podcast to
good.
drink with my friends.
Drink with my friends.
Quarantine drinks.
Close the door. Are you ready?
That's what you want to
Quarantine
call it.
drinks with my friends. Yeah.
He's
Like
pretty
corn-
stuck on that
Very
name because we got the billboard and
pub.
his things. But
Hey, Mike, season 2, we
All
changed the
the-
name of the podcast.
we got the
Shut fuck up.
T-shirts.
No,
We should
this
get
is a section.
T-shirts.
No, this is
That's
a
a good
section of the
idea.
podcast.
Oh,
This is
I'm
a
gonna tell
section.
your mom.
All right. A podcast section is take a drink. All right.
Yeah, I got it right.
It's like alcoholism.
Goodness.
I didn't even drink.
think we
Last
should-
like 5 podcasts, I haven't even drank.
Nah,
Kinda,
that's a
mostly.
lie. Because last time you had that peach one.
That was like
right.
4
All right,
times
this
ago.
is-
I remember.
Miranda,
I haven't
what's your
bought
last name
alcohol
now?
in like 3
What?
weeks.
You can't hear me?
No, that's the problem.
Oh.
You can't hear you. You can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Well, I can hear them. Hi guys.
You
It's gonna be
leave
really
one ear open
interesting.
like you recording
Yeah.
a mixtape.
Yeah,
You just like,
Yeah.
that's good.
I can see it. I can see it. All right.
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
be
yeah.
a DJ.
Put this one out like that.
Just keep it on my head. It doesn't really.
Just
Is
like,
that like
maybe,
a-
or like flip it or something. Can you flip it?
Is
I don't
that
know
like
if
an
that'll-
intentional asymmetrical haircut, or does it just work with the where you got the? That also works with the speakers. I mean, with the headphones. Yeah.
True.
So you got to listen on the side that the hair is short.
I don't know how to make
You
this
know.
work.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
my
Mike is he's short
don't
too, so
mind.
he can
Oh.
be under the speaker and you can hear him.
Off my height.
What?
All for your height.
Tall for my height. How is that tall for my? What does that even mean?
I'm off my height.
He's
That's
the
like
the
that's like
joke
Biggie
is
Shorty.
overused. It's overused.
Biggie Shorty, Jumbo
Been using it
Shrimp.
for years.
That's an oxymoron.
So if you like, hey, jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, I know, right? What else do you use that for?
Shrimp.
What else do you use that for? You like, hey, your first time with a girl, you whip it out and you're like, hey, I'm tall for my height. All right. I want to
No.
just let
It's
you
long
know.
for its
This is
length.
wait. It's long for its length. It's bigger than you think. Wait till you feel it. You should write like trailers for movies. Like, I'm excited. What's gonna happen? Coming soon.
Who knows?
Long for its length. Presents.
Miranda's had several last names. What's your most recent last name?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
We're going in like that. Wow. You owe him a punch. I'm not going to watch.
Thank
Wow.
Episode number 16.
That's
Thank you.
what. That's like, okay. Wait. We got to, every time Mike mentions a previous relationship, we
Maybe
take a
she
drink,
just
I
changed her
guess.
name a
Mike's
lot,
going to get us
bro.
drunk.
I mean,
All right.
I'm
So
okay
the
with
possibilities
it.
could be that, all right, she came to America, for example, or was it, and then like, let's say a family name dropped a little bit, you know, it was a super Italian name and maybe she dropped something to Americanize it so they wouldn't be scrutinized and blend in easy. And then she gets married.
He's doing too
No,
much.
she
You're doing too much.
gets adopted by a stepdad, you know, got a new stepdad, you know, new dad,
I
whatever,
don't think
new
you
name,
normally
second
take
name.
the name of the stepdad.
Depends
I
on how
mean,
young you
She
are.
was married to a woman.
All right. Hold on. Wait. We didn't get there yet. Depends on if how old you are when you get adopted. Like if you're like 8 and you ain't got a dad, right? God forbid your dad's gone or dead. Then you get a new stepdad. He adopts you. You take his last name like your mom would, right? So that's 2 names. You just came to this country. you know, and then now you got a stepdad, you know, and then you get married and then you get divorced. So I understand it right there.
Thank you. Or and
maybe
you make
just-
up your own last name. That's
Or
Oh, that
or
you
you're
can do.
on yeah,
It's gonna be
you
Lovejoy.
drop you like Frank Ocean, you know, you could do
Love
that.
it. Mhm.
You
Miranda
do
Ocean
that,
sounds good.
you know, yeah.
Miranda Ocean.
Or you just
Yeah.
have a lot of relationships, like you fall in love really easily. And
I
it's
mean,
a
Anton, you're kind
mistake
of speaking
several
to
times.
my story.
Wow. I'm gonna let you tell your story though, because
Oh man,
that's
it's a
all
long
the
one.
probabilities I have. I have no more deductions here.
I love where you
That's
went with
it.
it. I love where you went. No, that's so cool. It looks good.
All right, good.
What
Now we're
happened?
in a beautifully chosen
You got to
podcast.
see life for the
Mike.
possibilities.
You really want to know my last name right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah, what is your last
my
name?
legal last name?
Oh.
Is that your what do they call it? Your maiden name? The name you were born with?
It's
What is the
not.
name you were born with?
My maiden name is
No, wait, we don't do
Miranda.
last names.
Wait.
Yeah.
Why did I even say
Yeah,
that?
we
We
can't do
don't.
last name.
Oh, you're right.
We
We
got
don't
a
use last
strict
names.
All right, how about
last
this?
name
How about
policy.
this? Last name, I'm gonna guess it. How about
Okay,
this? I'm
go
gonna
for it.
guess it, and you're
Love.
not gonna tell me. I'm not gonna guess it. It looks like it could be something Spanish. You know, you look like you could be some kind of Spanish.
Oh, we got to
You
put
know?
that in silent.
Yeah.
Phones on the podcast.
Miranda.
Well, thank you.
Let me see. You don't need a
What
lot
we're
of
doing.
friends, so
It's
you have
scary.
to charge them with the
Look Hannah's face.
responsibility of going really deep with friendship.
I'm not doing that.
Hannah made that
I'm not-
sweater yesterday, by the way.
I
She
did. I
made
knitted
that
it.
sweater yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I
You
didn't. I
knitted
bought it
a
online.
sweater?
Came in the mail.
I would not be
It's cool, I like
surprised if Hannah
Thank you.
didn't. Where'd you get that from? You bought it
I
online.
do.
Where'd you get it
I
from?
do knit, but I've never made
You
a
look
sweater
like-
with arms.
You know, I can't crochet, and I could never make a sweater like that. I don't have the stamina, the determination.
No,
My
it's a
fingers
lot.
would hurt too bad. Yeah, I can't do
And
that.
there's all those. So you gotta. It's a lot. It's
is a
above
lot.
my league. I'm
I
not
mean,
doing
I know you guys have probably each knitted your own sweaters, but
that. Yeah.
and
I don't make
especially
shit.
you.
Not like
I
that.
I
No,
know
that's-
you make sweaters in your spare time.
That is
Anton
something
only
that
wears
I'm not good at.
Lululemon.
He only wears Lululemon tank tops and t-shirts.
I would
First being a brand for Under Armour, then Lululemon.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I would refute
Yeah.
that claim, but I'm also wearing a Lululemon shirt and pants at the moment.
You are.
So-
They're comfy.
Yeah, it is. They make
knew
loungewear,
it.
baby. Lululemon makes clothes.
He's
for
supposed to be
people who
sending
look like they're
us
going to the gym.
Lululemon clothes,
They've
but I
never
keep
gotten
checking the
there.
mail. Nothing.
How about this? You have both received gifts from me.
You have. You're right.
and
I haven't
think
seen you.
two
anything.
gifts in a row would be like, oh my God, like, you know, Mike will have to blow me after that, you know, like owe me something. So,
You might not
two
want to
gifts
give
in a
me
row.
a gift after
Look,
that.
2 gifts in a row. Look, hey, you've never received 2
For the
gifts.
record, you don't want a blowjob from me.
He's got quite the
But
beard.
listen, tell me, have you ever
Look at
received
Hannah,
2
look at Hannah.
gifts in a row?
Hannah's supposed to throw the yellow flag when it gets too appropriate.
without the
I'm not good at like being
without
appropriate.
the obligatory look, there is obligations. If you receive 2 gifts, the next gift that you give, the first gift that you give is probably you're gonna blow that person. So that's usually how it
I
goes.
didn't
You
know
must
that.
come from an interesting culture.
You must.
Yeah, that's American culture. That's not Black culture.
101. I
That's-
spoil my boyfriend. I don't know about the
See?
second gift rule.
See,
But I
see, she
definitely
like, I don't even
spoiled
have
him.
to. I don't even
You don't
have.
have
If he gives
to.
you, but listen, if he gives you 2 gifts and you don't blow him, you're a horrible girlfriend. You are.
He gets me gifts all the
horrible
time.
girlfriend. Exactly.
I'm not
That
a horrible
man is
girlfriend.
Getting regular, like, look, you know, it should be to the point where, like, I enjoy doing this
Getting
now.
interesting.
Like,
Let's
Are
do
we
this. Let's talk
doing
more.
section?
Let's talk more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
they don't like to. They say like, yeah, let's go extreme. Let's do it. We just go, and I just go there, and I'm
Extreme.
like, I gotta censor myself. Oh no,
Oh, we're not
rage is the
talking
word
about
that Hannah
anything.
says.
We were gonna,
Oh.
yeah.
Hannah's
Hannah's just,
raging right now.
Rage.
Hannah, are you
Hannah's
okay?
like, she tries to cancel us.
Yeah.
So like, if we're gonna get canceled, like Hannah's on it.
She's
Oh.
saying
In case
herself.
we,
No,
in case
she
we ever
has.
make it, I'm
She
gonna be
has.
the only one that
She
gets
has
through.
tweets.
Okay.
Tweets before the
I
election
appreciate that role.
that saves her. So and she's like, "Look, I never said this."
Yeah.
I did
Right?
not condone this
She's a
message.
Hannah saves herself.
We got Hispanic, Black, and female. Like we're covering all the bases here.
I'm not excited.
Yeah. Hey,
You're
I ain't just black. Don't
Special.
pigeonhole
I think he
me like
just
that.
grouped us into.
Asian.
He just say they didn't even
Asian
acknowledge you,
female.
Hannah. You're not even a color or a human or a person. We got
Here,
woman.
he's like,
Pacific
look, we got
Islander,
Hannah,
female. Thank you.
Hispanic, black guy. I'm like, what? Hannah ain't got didn't even acknowledge you in the room.
He's the worst.
Female. I pointed to her.
Female.
Hannah's female?
Female.
Okay, I guess. You get gender. I get
Gender,
race.
yeah.
We have
He's doing something special. You guys are
Oh,
kind of
man.
cloudy over there. I know you don't want to hear it, but I know
Oh,
you're a big.
no.
Where the
I
chicken
didn't want to
drunk?
be the one to tell him.
Are you
but
calling us
you-
for drunk?
Wait, cloudy
it's,
how?
It's foggy.
Cloudy, like when
Foggy.
you
And-
finish, taking care of yourself.
How about that?
Don't touch the screen. You finish it.
He's
you just go wash
resulting
your
back
hands.
to this.
Ew, Michael,
we-
is that what you did
No,
recently?
I didn't.
He's like, oh
Don't
shit, I
film
can't see. I
myself.
gotta.
How are we looking now?
You're looking good. Your beard is on point.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. So Miranda, how do you know this food?
I know this fool from college and from
Don't
psychology
use
classes
his
where we got
shit.
in trouble. This is the good days.
Oh god.
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
know.
So I know what school you went to then.
You do.
We're gonna talk
Yeah.
about-
You do. We're not talking about it?
We like
Wait,
we
this is
get
grad
school or
personal, but we don't
undergrad?
get too personal.
No
Yeah, this is grad
school
school or
names.
undergrad?
No school names.
Okay, no.
No
names,
no
this-
addresses.
no
This
locations,
is graduate
no last
or
names.
No
this
last
is
name.
graduate school?
Undergrad.
No.
I'm going for my grad now.
Undergrad. All right.
Undergrad,
I
yeah.
got you. I got you.
Wait, which
I was
state
finna
is
say-
your grad in?
Wait, whoa, don't answer that trick
Arizona.
question. So anyway, wow.
Like states are fine. Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna come
He,
find me.
he said it wasn't fine and then he changed it. He's
It's
a
okay,
little bit
I'm
of a
moving.
hypocrite.
I got
Me
about
too.
8 different places I might be
Oh my.
moving to next year, so that's okay.
Good
Me
for
too.
you. But yeah,
I'm moving to
Michael-
any of the sunshine states.
Hey, Hannah, do you want to come like here in the summer? You could take my place.
where are you, Anton?
I am in Arizona.
He can't tell you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Just
Somewhere in
imagine.
Arizona, between
I
the
love
Grand
Sedona.
Canyon and Mexico.
Okay, I love Sedona. Sedona is
Oh
so
yeah,
nice.
I like Sedona. That's
Yeah,
it's real like
beautiful.
it's like
Red.
Good
hippie,
vibe.
mountain bikey.
That's me.
Somebody told me don't take any rocks because it'd be like the poltergeist. Like you pick a rock up while you hiking.
Ooh, I
leave
heard that.
shit there.
Your whole life will be shit.
Yeah, the karma
After
comes.
level
Juju,
shit.
bad juju.
Nobody needs that.
I've
Where?
heard
Nobody
if it's
needs that.
petrified wood, you can't take it
From
out of the
where?
forest.
From like the sacred grounds of the
He
native
would be
people.
he would be taking stuff.
I could be
know
taking
what
shit
you would
like
do.
this is an
You be at
interesting
your
ass
pocket-
rock. Look at
Your
this.
packets would be
keeping
stuff.
this.
Remember when you took all those
Oh,
coasters
crystal.
from that?
You still coasters? Mike, you still
All right,
coasters?
let's-
They
You
were
a coaster?
free, but we made it look like we were stealing. Let's just be
Oh,
honest.
we now Hannah was
I
accessory
took
here.
two. I took two in my
You're
purse.
still accessory.
He's like butt cheeks were huge because he put a bunch of his butt cheeks.
There, look, we're giving out 2 years prison term for every coaster. So Hannah's in there for 4. How many years you got, Mike?
No, they were
12
free.
to 14
12 years.
to
I just
20.
wanted 40.
Where were you guys?
At a bar.
I didn't
Oh
even
my
get
God.
to tell our origin story, Michael.
Yeah,
Listen,
tell the origin story. I want to.
Sorry, go ahead.
I want to do some listening.
It's
You're
short
telling
and
her
sweet.
what-
We got in trouble for talking in class, and we
Really?
created theories together about
Yeah.
psychology. Our own, we had the theory called
Yeah.
the river. It was our own what would you call that? It was like developmental and
Yeah.
whatever else. But
Mhm.
we also
The
did
river.
Critical thinking.
he made me cry in art classes, and that's the end of the story.
He made
He made you cry?
And
Good.
after he made
Happy
me
We
cry,
can
tears?
turn
I was
this
like,
into therapy.
well,
Happy
we're
tears?
friends now. Yeah, no, terrible tears.
Oh
I would
man.
call them the terrible tears.
I
So
feel
was
you.
he
It's
an
okay.
asshole? Like he was just being himself, and you just weren't prepared.
Michael is Michael, and I pretty much accepted him by now. But back then, I cried and I
okay.
left the room.
Aw.
I was like running across campus.
Aw. That's okay. People cry.
You did
Crying is
great.
good.
You know,
Crying.
You could have come on the
cleanses soul.
the intro to this show. We discussed crying, but you guys weren't here. So.
Yeah, me and Hannah were discussing crying.
really?
But
Yeah.
You guys were elsewhere.
So we had to cover the topic alone.
You guys were elsewhere.
That's depressing.
Yeah. No, it was
Alright.
a happy. It was okay.
Yeah, we felt good about
me and
it.
Hannah
What are you
get to
doing?
connect like every,
Nice
30
you
seconds
doing?
before every
I
call.
don't want to be in this one. Sorry.
What is that again? What is that?
No, that's the arm of the freaking.
Why is he doing that?
I think he's trying to get like better audio.
I don't know
between
that
them
his
two.
audio is the
They're
problem.
like
I think
sharing a
it's
microphone.
I think it's the foggy screen.
It's like
I
Ike and Tina Turner sharing a microphone.
Mm.
Yeah.
Rolling
Hello.
on the river. Or what's that one with the dude? He hang himself and it's Lady Gaga.
Wow, I have no idea.
He hang himself and he was in the movie Limitless. And it's Lady Gaga.
That was
And he
in
a
the
country
Wizard
singer?
of Oz, the guy in the background.
No.
All
All right, Lady Gaga. What was the movie that they won a fucking Grammy? It was
Oh,
like
I
country.
didn't see that.
The actor, he was an actor, and they did the country shit.
Give me a second. A Star is Born.
The Star is Born. That's what
Oh
it
my
is.
God,
Yeah.
Who
Super
died?
handsome white boy.
Who died? Like
He killed himself in the movie.
Who?
Spoiler alert.
Hey, spoiler alert.
Sorry, Hannah, you can't watch it now. and
I'm not
enjoy
gonna
it when
watch it
happens.
anyway.
He hangs himself in the garage because he's jealous of Lady Gaga and he fucking pissed his pants when he went to the Grammys.
Bradley Cooper died.
He didn't die. He killed himself.
I
There's a
just want you to
difference.
know that I'm
Dying
drinking
is
the-
like-
no, right here.
10 tubes.
10
Nice.
tubes.
10 tubes.
10 tubes. 10 tubes.
That's like an inside joke.
You gotta hydrate for when you dehydrate. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Got you over there.
You gotta
Look.
watch our podcast and you'll know.
Green tea. There we go. Keep that
Green
on
tea, hey.
there. Hey, Moroccan mint green tea. Delicious. So delicious. Yeah.
She's like a
All right.
tea herbal person. Actually, Anton would love to talk about psychedelics with someone. I don't
Oh,
know.
hell yes. Homegirl, what's up?
Thank you, Michael.
Oh, you a brulee? Fucking brulee? Hey, I dated a girl from Brazil who's a witch. She was like, I thought about putting a spell on you, but it wouldn't be authentic. I was like, I'm scared. She was like my height, but she wore like 5-inch heels. So she was like 6'2" at least or some shit, like 6 something. Like, what is that? What would that be? 3 plus? Yeah, 6'2".
Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
It'd be like, if she was Mike's height and she wore heels, she'd be 5'5".
That's true. That's funny. He's gonna be offended, and it's not true, but it was funny. I meant to say funny, not true. It's not because he's
Mike.
actually 5'5".
Hey, Mike, whenever you get a
I'm
chance,
tall
sit
for
down.
my-
Tall for time. He
This
carries
mic's
himself
not
while
working.
he's
This
tall.
mic must not be working. I think we're gonna have to cancel this podcast.
He's like, Miranda,
Oh,
you can have my
man.
chair. I'll stand
All
up.
right, guess I'll go back to crying with Anton and Hannah. All right.
Woo! We're gonna have that sad ass like music
We're
that
back.
they have in those puppy commercials.
Yeah.
Woo! Hi. What do you say? Hi, I'm white lady.
Hi, I'm white lady.
He's like, "Puppies up in the
I'm here to tell you
cup."
that black people don't like dogs.
It's like- She's like, a pencil in his face. Who stabbed this puppy? Oh my gosh.
This is
All
the
right.
comedian. His name is Patrice O'Neill.
Oh my God.
That's
Yeah. Oh, he's so funny. R.I.P. R.I.P. Shout out to.
That's it.
Shout out to.
Cheers.
Oh,
Y'all better
baby.
make eye contact.
It's a funny racial meme, and it's true. My boyfriend sent me this meme yesterday, and it said, "Black people everywhere when there's a mass shooting," and it was Betty White, and I was like, "You have to call me." My boyfriend called me. I was doing laundry, and he was like, "Okay."
You don't get it? Let it sink in. Let it sink in.
Betty White. He was like, Betty White, and I was like, "Oh."
That's what I thought about with that Nashville like bombing, you know. I was like, oh, that's a white dude. I bet he white. Like, I bet that motherfucker. It's just look, we got crimes. Like you don't hear like hedge fund manager stole 10 million from Bitcoin. I'd be like, that's not a black crime. Sorry, we didn't do that. You're not gonna be like, newsflash, P. Diddy is nope. Look, you take the richest black guy who owns a hedge fund, and we're not doing that crime. I heard something that said
Not yet.
Not yet.
True equality is when black
Yeah,
people
yeah.
make
Get
hedge crimes.
white collar
White
crimes.
collar crimes.
Hell yeah.
Hedge hedge fund
Tax
crimes.
evasion. You know how to evade your taxes? Wow, we done
That's
come
my
a long
ex-wife.
way.
That's legal.
See, you know how black people don't evade their taxes? Because black people look forward to their income tax. That's the problem. White folks know that that's the government borrowing your money free interest with no interest. The government just like, we gonna borrow this, we give it back to you. Here you go.
True.
Black people be like, thanks for giving me my money back. So that's the problem. You'll never catch us doing tax evasion.
It's true. It depends. Socioeconomic status is, everybody's got different problems. Everybody's got problems.
Shit.
That's what I've learned.
People's problems are way worse than other people's, but I digress.
All right, so you go from
about? Oh,
school and
Miranda
then how
and
do you
I-
end up in
So listen, before we
this
got there,
place? Yeah, all right.
time out. Miranda and I, eventually on this podcast, we're gonna play some music probably, but we haven't played in a long time.
Oh, Miranda, you play
I play piano.
piano and you sing?
Guitar and I'd be singing.
Yeah.
We had this crazy chemistry moment when we were in college, and
That was a good story. All right, let me tell this story.
I wrote this song.
Wait. Okay, so listen to this. All right, so Miranda, this is a great story. I love stuff. I mean, actually, Hannah knows the story too, so she's familiar. All right, so
I could probably tell it.
you can tell it. You want to tell it?
From like 12 years
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know it that one. I was joking. That was a joke. Go ahead.
So like
Listen.
Hannah knows you through other people.
And that's how I know him.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
With those little dots
Whoops.
together.
yeah.
yeah,
So
that's
like, yeah. Okay. All right. So basically, Miranda, I knew Miranda sang, and then I play guitar, and I like made up this little riff or whatever, and then I was like, "Hey, we should make a song," and she was like, "All right, cool." I was like, "All right, cool." So then I played, I like played, and she was like, "What are we doing here?" I was like, just let's figure this out." She starts writing lyrics as I'm playing. She's like, "Just keep playing." I'm like, "All right." So I keep playing the riff, whatever. She writes lyrics there in the moment. And then we play the song, and I'm like, this is really fucking good. Let me film this shit. So then I put the camera on, and then I play, and I'm like, listen, when I move, just like go with me. And she was like, what? I'm like, just like when I move, you go with me. So then like I played the riff, and then I changed the riff, and then you can see her look at me in the video like, what the fuck? And then we played the song.
Oh.
So
So you're gonna have to send us that.
Verses to that song
Did you?
that you don't know about.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, all right, let's play it. All right, let me get my guitar. Just kidding. I'm not ready. Insert song here. Okay, we're back. We can play it. It's our song. Yeah, something like that.
There was something about a train in the beginning.
What was the lyrics? I saw a train. No.
Afterwards, does
I can't hear myself right now. But I found the light in your eye.
Look, they don't know what they're saying. Hey, speak.
I'm
Anton
doing to
started talking.
breathe. My watch told me to breathe. So it was a good time to
Is
listen.
that real?
Yeah.
It like makes little.
What is that? Is that a whoop strap?
It's a whoop strap.
Who got you that? I know what a whoop strap is. Man. Kinda.
I love it.
Anton, I feel like you would have a whoop strap.
You need a whoop strap? Maybe we'll get sponsored by Whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop. No. There we go. Well done. 54 beats per minute. I'm healthy.
No, ask to get a
Resting 54, that's decent. It used to be like 44.
That is pretty good, 54. Right now?
For a motherfucker who like cardio
relax.
once a week, I'd be chill. Motherfucker breaking the house.
Did you say you
Hey
do
man,
cardio
I ain't
once a
got
week?
shit.
Yeah, he works out every day.
Okay,
Move.
then.
Hey, I don't
I was
have
like,
time.
how do you
I
exist
know.
on one cardio?
Go.
Genetics. My ancestors worked really hard for this country. Unfortunately, they didn't gain anything
I'm hot.
from it.
Well, I hear you there.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, sweaters, extra layers get hot for everybody on this podcast except for Hannah. She lives in the tundra.
You do?
Fucking tundra.
Well, I can't tell you, but it's very cold.
Look, she lives in damn near Canada.
Kill me.
And,
Would you have to kill me? That's like serious.
A lot of cheese there.
I don't know why I live here. It's cold as hell every day. I'm like, oh, it's so fucking
She
cold.
hates it. You can tell. Hannah, your whole demeanor has changed.
The
this summer.
only thing keeping me
Look,
going is
see?
it's gonna
Go
be
ahead.
better in the spring. It's gonna be better.
Girl,
If it's
but
not, I'm
then
just gonna drive south.
It's like a shitty relationship. It's gonna get better, but then
Yeah,
it's
you're
gonna
right.
get worse.
It's a lie.
Look, he's gonna
real.
change, but then he has a long ass season called winter.
Almost over.
Dark.
January is almost over. February's a short
Yeah,
month.
you get through.
We got a lot
and
going
then
for us.
He's nice in the summer.
Well, maybe I'll be
Really?
gone in the next winter.
Wow, I think Anton just spoke some truth to some people.
Nah, Hannah don't put herself in that situation.
Can you tell I went tanning? I admit it. I went tanning.
Me too.
twice.
Have you noticed?
Did you?
No.
Oh,
Like indoor tanning?
more freckles?
Like-
Lots of freckles.
Like paid to tan? Like laid on the table?
I hold on
Yeah.
to these things like this.
He said, Jesus, take my life. It's so bad for me. I'm going to do it.
Hey, Hannah, only white people get skin cancer.
He's white
I'm
enough to
desperate.
get skin cancer.
I've
That's
been
okay.
Too
desperate
much.
to go tanning, and
Too
I do
much.
sometimes.
Good for you.
And it feels good.
Man, I was looking at some of my old
I
track
believe in
photos.
saving the skin. I'll have better skin when we're older. It's all right.
No. True story though. Every adult should wear sunscreen. I wear sunscreen.
Yeah,
It's,
you should.
it's like one of those things you
Otherwise-
take when you become an adult, you take care of your skin, and shit like that. So yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
should.
no one took care of me when I was a kid. So
So now you can
Doesn't
talk about
matter.
No,
Doesn't
you
matter.
fucking
if
grew
nobody
up
took
sounding
care-
like
Michael.
it's like all these wrinkles.
Pop-Tarts
Look
and
at all of them.
popsicles with your fucking diet,
Wait,
like
I
for the first 15 years of your life, I'm sure.
Popsicles.
Pop-Tarts and popsicles, like,
Oh, yeah.
everybody take care of you. Fucking
Yeah, it's
TV
like
dinners.
freshman year.
He's
Yeah.
a big
Dinners,
sob.
no.
He's a big sob story.
Oh
Your
my
mom cook a
gosh.
lot of food, so big sob story.
He
Oh,
played outside
shit.
too long and too unsupervised.
Mm.
That definitely happened.
Unsupervised.
I talk about that like at least twice a week.
Well, he
Yeah.
must emphasize that.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like? The thing it is too is like when you're a minority, your parents have amnesia when you get older. They be like, I didn't hit you with what? I didn't do that shit. I smack your ass right now. You keep lying on me. Like, see, you proved my point. Crazy
Nobody
bitch.
will own it. I know, right?
Shit, you know why Mayweather's so good at fucking boxing defense?
The problem
know,
is everybody
the
got a
parents-
different story, so who you gonna believe? Somebody lying. That's all I know.
Oh,
That's-
okay, listen.
That
Somebody
first of all,
lying
always
and denying, but
look,
so-
always
it's not
always
right.
believe the child. Okay,
sure,
always
sure.
believe the child. All right.
I think sometimes. I think sometimes you
I
should
think
believe.
every time because there are laws that protect us if the child is lying.
us.
Okay, you
Look.
believe the child every time.
You see that bump
Hannah,
right there?
Hannah looks like it sounds like she's like, you know what? I don't know if them little boys is manipulated by the Vatican. I don't really know if
Oh, come on.
3,000 accounts. Come
my
on,
God.
man! From the most powerful organization in the world.
Hannah, you
That
seem
can't
like
be
you
true.
want to know the data and the facts. You want to weigh it for yourself. You want to know.
Hannah's like, when your parents whoop your ass, you better
Hannah's
write
like,
it in your
people love
journal.
to talk for Hannah.
You better
don't
write it in your journal,
Hannah's
and
like,
then she
Hannah's
signed it. Hannah's like,
Hannah, let's hear from Hannah. Right
Oh
now.
my
but-
God.
I'm just saying, it's usually him talking for me tonight, Anton talking for me. It's like, man, I need to be here.
We got to speak for you because
Usually I
now I'm
mute
about to go.
Anton when
It's
he
going
starts
deep.
talking too much over people.
He do sometimes though. He been on the voice all night. Yeah, and he got muted yet. Pretty good. That's funny. You're funny.
I don't. The chat.
He got really
make the video.
quiet. Who's?
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
See
Anton's
what happens? See what
chatting
happens to the
with us.
podcast? See what happens to this podcast when Anton doesn't bring the fucking meat and potatoes?
Well,
You
you know what?
fucking non-vegetable eating bastards with these weak ass appetizers.
Potatoes, so much
Goddamn,
vegetables, and I've
goddamn
heard
bacon
this
wrap
podcast,
asparagus. There's
He's
only
a
so many
listener.
of those you can eat.
Super fan.
And I really like the podcast, and I feel like I'm honored to be here. And I'm
Really? You like this
Ah.
podcast? That makes
out.
one
If
person
this happened, you
in
guys
this
can make
whole
this
planet.
happen. One
This makes
person.
one person. You are our
We're
only
still
fan.
practicing.
We got to turn
Super
you into a
fan.
super fan. And then
Me.
like Ponzi scheme, we got to get you to go get 3 people and get those 3 people to go get 3 people.
I am good at
And you don't-
networking. Gotta say it.
After that, you don't even got to do nothing, and you your own boss, and they work for you.
You just let it flow. You let the triangle,
We're not-
the pyramid scheme.
Yeah. So we
We're
don't
not
want you
public
to write
yet.
a review. We want you to get 3 people to write a review.
Do it. It's not my job.
And one sponsor,
Hey,
Let's
let's talk about that for a second.
preferably beer
None.
or none.
She's like,
Right?
none tablets.
Hey,
They'll
let's
make you
talk
go,
about that.
10 tubes. You might want to drink 10 tubes.
Oh my gosh, we were just talking about it. I forgot.
Wow.
said I was
Wow,
happy
the
to
drinks
meet
must be
them, and I
hitting
was-
over there.
I mean,
Drinks
the
must be,
drinks are
it's
a
time
little
for
bit
water.
Not
We're
We're
talking
talking
about
water
your
over there.
childhood. You probably wanted to bring
hydrate.
something up
You need
about
to
your.
hydrate.
I got my
phone or
hydration
something.
right there, but
See,
this-
Hannah doesn't.
This is
See,
not
this is
enough
the thing
alcohol.
with minorities.
You want
Hannah
extra
don't
refill?
believe that
You're
it's
getting your refill.
possible.
You do.
Mike,
Oh,
Hannah,
please
listen.
refill.
I'm speaking for
Yeah.
Hannah again.
Get this going.
Hannah don't believe it's possible to get your ass whooped
There you
almost
go.
majority
You'll
of the
know when you
week.
get up.
He's not listening to you. You're probably gonna have to
Yes, I
repeat
am.
yourself.
I'm
You're
listening.
not. What
Hannah
did-
she don't believe
Repeat
that
back to us what he said.
He said something about the majority of the week.
she
That's
don't
what I heard.
believe that it's possible to get your ass whooped for majority of the week and still be a decent human being on this motherfucking
Yeah.
planet.
Oh, you know what?
4 out of
Like-
7 days of the week, you was dodging some shit,
Okay,
scared of
listen.
something.
Listen, this is actually hard. It's hard because like I had a dad today told me he hit his son one time. And like
I'd be like,
Yeah.
that's that kid's problem. That's every fucking
Okay.
problem he has.
and I was like, and he
How did he hit him
listen,
too? It was like a reflex, like pop.
No. He whooped his ass. But we talked
Rage.
about it. And he feels guilt about it, you know, and it was
Oh.
like 4 years ago, and now it's coming up and he's trying to get, you know, they're going through
Oh.
court, you know.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like,
I can tell you this. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know, man. My mom spared the rod, so we just come from that generation. If you was born in the 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s, no, 60s, 70s, and 80s. That was the time of whooping your kids' ass. Martin Luther King had died. Parents were frustrated. Look, we don't have no dreams. All right, we stop
Okay.
fucking up the school.
the thing is, like, parents, like Hannah's parents, they never laid their hands on her, right, Hannah?
They let Hannah
They never
like
need to. They like talk to them. That's why she's so
externalize.
smart.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Maybe she needs more stimulation. Maybe some art.
Yeah, no. You're a
Taekwondo?
lightweight. You're like, you know, I drink.
What is that? What are y'all drinking?
What is this? What is it?
Don't put it down.
She's like,
Don't put it down.
she's like one of those people that like, it's a
Oh,
drink.
This is pretty good.
Thank you.
Orange juice, pomegranate juice,
Mm.
tequila.
I attributed it to Melissa, and I called him Melissa Sunrise.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. That sounds
All right.
X-rated.
Oh, yeah.
What is your ethnicity, Miranda? I
I'm
see
a Puerto
some.
Okinawan, and I am mostly German.
Really?
It's
Ooh.
Okinawa.
I want to live in Japan. Wow, you have friends that
Even
know.
Okinawa.
You don't know what Okinawa is?
I don't
Japan,
know.
bro. It's fucking Japan.
Okinawa.
See, Miranda, sorry. This is what happens to the. No. Wait.
My Japan.
This is what happens when these first generation people come here. My ancestors have been here like 8, 10 fucking generations. First generation motherfuckers come here, they be hella American. Where's fucking Georgia? That's near Atlanta, right? No, it's another fucking country in the EU. It was part of the Soviet Union in the 80s.
Well,
It's
that is
okay.
my heritage.
Wow, I
I'm,
can
I'm
see
a mixed
that.
bag. Yeah, thank you.
Who's Japanese?
My mom. My mom is half Okinawan.
Oh.
Mhm.
So are you like a military child? Can I make that assumption?
That is so.
That's the
funny.
first
Yes,
assumption,
it's
right? That's
true.
so.
It's true.
I didn't want to do that.
Baby.
I didn't want to do
Military.
My
that.
dad. My grandparents.
This is my friend Miranda. I'm learning
What
things about her
the
right
fuck?
My wife that you ever taken this time.
Wow.
My grandmother my father because my grandmother was a seamstress, right, Hannah? And she was on
Seamstress.
Okinawa. My grandmother
Oh my God.
nice.
was in the army or something.
My girlfriend still gives me shit because we were supposed to go to Okinawa, and then I had opened the gym and I was working like crazy, and we had broken up, and then we never went to Okinawa. So every time it's mentioned, she just gives me this look. I'm like, Okay, fuck, we'll go. I'm like, pandemic. Yes, COVID. Thank you. Ain't gotta take it nowhere. You want to go to the gas station together?
I'll be waiting for you.
What's so good about
Look,
Okinawa?
oh my God! First of all,
You've been
highest
there.
life expectancy in the world.
So there you go.
You haven't
Highest
been
life
there.
expectancy in the
Not
world.
my country.
That's like me talking about Puerto Rico. Yeah, I've been there.
Like, been to Tokyo? See pictures of Okinawa.
I've been to Tokyo. I haven't been to Okinawa, but I can definitely imagine I would like Okinawa better than Tokyo because it's an island. It's like big island. Like, wow, Tokyo is the largest city on the planet, by the way.
Really?
38 million motherfuckers. The train station maps looks like an intelligent person's brain thinking. It's just like the fucking train, you read it, it's like this one goes this way. This one, like you get on the wrong one, like it's going this way, but this one's going in reverse. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like you look at that map and you're like,
and this is the thing about Japan. When you go to places that weren't colonized by white people, you feel stupid because you're like, oh, not everybody here speaks English as the default language.
Right?
And it's like frustrating.
Light skin. It is frustrating. But they see somebody who's got light skin and like Hawaii, which is like, you're so cute. And I'm like,
yeah.
That different from you? Like, you're going to call me cute and white? That's weird. Like, everybody here sees me and they don't see what they see. Like,
and they're like, hova.
Oh my gosh, wrong. Places that haven't been colonized like Japan, they have much pride in their culture. And so they can speak English, but they'll refuse. It's like French people who like, oh, fucking Americans. And then they just like start speaking French because they hate it.
French people.
Yeah,
Fuck the French.
They don't even like Quebecan French.
Belgium, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like another.
People in Belgium speak French. Yeah. Yeah, German and French.
Flemish as well.
Flemish, damn. Yeah, crazy. But Okinawa is gorgeous, man. Oh, the Airbnb, we had to cancel the Airbnb and everything. It was hard. Like, oh, broke up. Damn, I had this fucking sliding doors with the fucking, what's the bed? What's the name of the bed? With the beds on the ground. Tatami. Is it tatami? It was a fucking tatami bed. Oh, it was like you can't wear shoes in the house. You go up and the bed's like up on the deck and it's like the whole room. It was beautiful. And then we broke up.
You should have gone by yourself.
No, I had to work. That was the reason we broke up. I wouldn't take off.
She should have gone by herself.
I was like, bitch, I just opened a business. What you mean? And then we
Somebody
had a
should
rough
have
patch.
gone.
It was bad. It was bad.
I wouldn't have canceled. I would have been gone.
Everybody would be traveling right now had they known that we couldn't travel. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. I know. I see you. Me too.
Majority, I would say not majority, some Americans don't like to travel. I would say a large portion. Like, what country can you go to and you drive 3,000 miles and still be in the same country?
I'm loving on the dog.
Say hello. Say hi, Ireland.
Girl.
Say hello.
Hey.
Say hi.
Oh my God, Mike.
Knock my shit over.
But like, what country can you go to and drive 3,000 miles and still be inside the country, the same country? You know, that's
America.
really tough. Only America. So
America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I love this place.
All right, more about you, Miranda. More about you. So you're an Army kid, Army brat, Air Force brat.
Traveled everywhere.
Who was in the Air Force?
My dad. My dad was in the Air Force.
Dad, you ain't listen. You don't know your friend? Goddamn. Horrible.
Isn't he a counselor?
Receptive listener.
Isn't he a counselor?
He's a counselor.
Yeah, so is Hannah's dad.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a therapist's daughter.
Wow. I can see Hannah's dad right now. Like a fucking, like a Robin Williams.
You couldn't see him. How would you see him?
I can see a Robin Williams. Have you ever been in love, Hannah? Really? Like real love, you know?
Are you being Robin Williams right now or my dad?
Is that Robin Williams?
That's from the fucking, what's the movie with Matt Damon?
Good Will Hunting? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those are not lyrics.
You came in my office and you saw one painting and you proceeded to tear my fucking life apart. Little shit.
He said, and then I had a
If I ask you about the Sistine Chapel, yeah, you can tell me a spiel about Michelangelo, but you've never been there. You never smelled the air. You're just a little shit from Boston. Oh my gosh, I fucking love that movie.
He said, and then I had a drink. I had a drink, and I thought about
woke up,
and I
and then I didn't
realized
think about you.
you don't know the first thing about fucking life, bitch. Fuck you, little bitch. And then he laughed. He's something like that.
Yeah, no.
That's a translation.
Hard.
It's so good.
Good movie. Also, like Dead Folk Society. Let's see. My life is a hot mess right now. I'm a single mom. I left my wife in September. That's
Okay.
personal, sorry.
It's your business.
It's
That's
my
your
business.
You share what you want.
Was she hot? Was she like hot? Like hot wife? Cute? I mean, she had to be somewhat attractive, like emotionally. You could have got a dog.
Yeah, could have got a dog. Did get a dog.
You know?
Not my dog
There you go.
anymore.
Damn.
Taking my life, being real, trying to be healthy, trying to figure my shit out. So.
Hey, I heard that.
Get a master's degree. That's like wow.
Yeah, fuck school.
Fuck school.
All right.
Gotta do it.
I met that.
Thank you for hearing me, Anton.
I met that lady. She needs a therapist.
Oh man,
That lady needs a therapist.
Let me just say how this.
Mike, was she cute? Was she cute? Was she cute, Mike?
She is more attractive in pictures than she is in person.
Ah, she one of those motherfuckers. Out angle.
Okay. So
she got the angles down.
This. She's got beautiful blue eyes.
Ooh.
I didn't notice that.
What? See, this is my thing. All right. Well, let me ask some questions here.
It was one of my bad life choices, Anton.
Oh, wow. That sounds like I don't know.
The honest truth.
But it depends. It depends on what side of the fence you start on. Then you know what I mean.
Not queer.
See, there you go. Yeah. So you started, yeah. All right. What made you? Was it a situation where you felt comfortable or safe with this person, or what? What would you say?
We're going into this. Wow. Well, I would say that I was a vulnerable person who had just left a divorce from a man who had maybe been happy for years. Michael knows all the ins and outs of this.
Okay.
But
we need to go back into the music story to really emphasize this particular point.
Wait, music has to do with this? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put things into perspective.
It does.
We make the song and we're like, we're gonna fucking like tour, like we're gonna go do like open mic nights and like, all right, let's play music. This is what we're gonna do. And so she's so excited. And
Anton left.
It's okay. He's listening to it still. He's got the headphones in his ear. So it's like, yeah, he had to get his refill. Okay, so then she's a snitch. So then you can hear us though, right, Anton? Yeah.
Hey, Hannah, look at this.
I wanted you to hear it because he was talking to you. So I'm
listening already. You don't see I got my dang AirPods? Come on.
Sometimes you turn them off when you leave the
I'm so American, Anton.
50 meters
no, this
away.
is him trying to make fun of Hannah. Right.
Hannah, I appreciate your presence here.
Hannah has a Brooklyn accent. It's so
yeah,
weird.
yeah. Blah, blah, blah. He's trying to tell his music love story. So go ahead. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I know you're talking to me. Do you call this a music love story?
Fuck Hannah!
Look at Hannah.
She just
it's gonna be
both
about
y'all
her
stories
husband.
together.
I thought this was a love story.
She's a music shit. Just tell a fucking story.
It's okay.
Shit. Anybody got a cigarette?
She's talking about her husband. You're like,
Yeah.
you have to go back and tell the backstory.
She knows the
I know
backstory.
the backstory,
You
so
know,
I
I'm
know
over
it's
here
a music love story.
crocheting a fucking sweater.
The husband's gonna
She
come
knows
up
a
in
lot.
this story.
Hannah
That's
knows
how
my
it is.
entire life.
Does the husband die in this story?
No,
No, but
okay,
he's
listen.
about to be introduced
No.
into the story, right?
It's okay.
I'm not trying to be mean. That's
This-
actually how it
The
is.
suspense has been built. I am waiting on the edge of my seat here.
All right.
Okay.
Really?
So we make the song. We're gonna like travel and like play music because we made a fucking song in like 30 seconds, not 30 seconds, but like in like a half an hour.
Quick, yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
they're
and it was
famous.
like cool, and it worked. It was like cool, like this is how people make music. Cool. So I'm excited. I have a girlfriend. She has a boyfriend, and at the time, and then so like I tell my girlfriend, she's like, and then she tells her girlfriend, she tells her boyfriend, and he's like, well, I play guitar, So why don't we make music?
Why,
And then
why do you got a boat?
Wait.
Why do you got a boat? Why do you need your boat? Why do you need your-
and then Miranda and I didn't talk for 10 years.
Fuck! I knew I was on the edge of my seat. That was a good one. That was wow, Miranda. Wow. Hey, no, I see that coming. I've been there. I've been there when I had to break up with females. Like, wait, you trying to tell me I can't be friends with somebody who
No.
I was friends with
That's actually the
before?
opposite.
I know.
It's like she broke up
know.
with a friend. She broke up with a friend and like
It's okay. It sucks because it's like now you gotta after that relationship and you gotta go get them friends back. You know,
Yeah,
and they never
back.
left you. Most of the good friends. Would be
Yeah,
like,
let's go.
I know you was going through some shit. I just let you go through that shit. I got a friend right now who going through some shit, and I'm just like, man, fuck your baby mama.
Who's he?
Nah.
Anyway, Michael let me go through the shit. He texted me once and was like,
Yeah.
Around the house.
It's hard. Hey, it's hard. I think being platonic friends. It's very difficult. It's difficult.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be more difficult back in the day. It's
Hey.
easier now, but it used to be more difficult back in the day.
Okay, so let's recap the interim. Miranda had babies in tubs, and then she had nude pictures on Facebook.
She's she fell in love with a pregnancy, you know? That's awesome.
Very pro female bodies being normalized. I'm very pro.
What do you think her kids think?
Fucking Phoenix and Winter.
What do you think her kids think? Seeing mom's titties on Facebook.
I thought you said what are our kids? What do you think our kids' names are? I'm like Phoenix, Winter.
No.
Joaquin.
Wait.
Joaquin. I wasn't name my children because this is the podcast.
They're named. Right.
Storm.
One is named a month of the year.
August.
Yeah,
August, April, June. August, April, June. Nobody cares about those other fucking months.
I almost named one of my children Captain. I really regret that choice. Yeah.
Like Morgan?
Whatever you want to be.
Captain Morgan.
Morgan.
I was like, Captain?
She was like, I was drinking rum, and I was like, I should probably stop drinking because I'm pregnant. Right, Captain?
Oh shit, your phone hasn't been charging.
Oh, wait. Speaking of that, my fucking like ex-neighbors. Oh my God, this chick was pregnant. She smoked cigarettes. She was like,
I think my mom smoked when she had me.
You know what? Half of the women
okay.
in the 50s and 60s smoked until like
we turned out fine.
Only thing that scares Americans was like AIDS and terrorism that doesn't happen in this country. They were like, oh, we could die from smoking cigarettes. I don't give a fuck. That kid's all right.
Yeah, talk to my parents. Not my parents, but talk to my family.
You know? That's awesome. All right, so where was I at before you told your tragic ass story that had me on the edge of my
you were
seat?
asking how she made it to the light side or whatever, however you look at it. From the dark side to the light side, back to the dark side.
Yeah, how'd you
Which one's which?
No.
I mean,
Which is the
it's
dark
not
side?
a how. I know how it happens. I understand anatomy and physiology and sexuality is fluid. I'm understanding what are the psychological parameters.
Let's not forget, Anton started this podcast talking about me sucking his dick. That's how this started.
No. I didn't talk about you sucking my dick. I said
you did.
Yeah, you did. I can't give you another gift this year, or you have to blow me.
Have to suck your dick.
You would have to blow me. Listen, it's a hypothetical of a choice. It wasn't like something like a direct comment. All right. It's like, if you do that again, I'm gonna slap you. That's not a threat. That's just
from the vibe, like down right now.
Hey. Look. She's drinking or not. And you gotta say something so the camera can get on you.
How many tubes is that, Hannah?
10.
10 tubes.
I
like what a nun is? N-U-U-N. You know what that is?
Yeah, Russ and I love noon.
Noon? Yeah. That's what Hannah's drinking right now.
Oh, Hannah, we're in on the noon, my boyfriend and I.
Yeah.
He's a major backpacker, and apparently you're supposed to feed noon to each other while we backpack this summer. Hopefully it will work out with electrolytes.
Feed each other?
Yeah, apparently.
Your fucking tongue's gonna be on fire. Shit's gonna be fizzling. It's like Pop Rocks.
Oh, you're gonna eat
tablet.
it? You're gonna eat the.
He would like eat it and then drink it, I think is what he said. But I would probably do that.
But that's really good though, because your mouth would be hydrated as fuck. But I just
People were eating it, and they all said it was crazy as fuck.
Really?
I
It
feel like
just
it'd be like
bubbles
Pop
in
Rocks.
your mouth.
Yeah, Pop Rocks.
Yeah, it's like Pop Rocks, but crazier. I
Maybe
think
he likes the sensation. I've never tried it like that. But
I haven't eaten one either.
That way.
It didn't sound like something I want to do, so I just read about it and then didn't do it.
Just eat some pussy if you want his
Reading
tongue
about it,
tingling.
okay.
That's
So
fine.
the 10 tubes things, I asked Hannah, I was like, Hannah,
I love how I
how
can
many
slide that in
tubes
there, Hannah.
did this
Yeah,
runner
you're just gonna let it
drink?
go because you're just keep going.
What? What
That's
happened?
fine.
I said, tell him just eat some pussy if he wants his tongue to tingle, you know. Just go. Anyway,
that
I'm
girl
finishing the
eating?
story about
Oh my.
He's trying to relate that to
What?
none.
Green
It's just
tea.
unrelatable.
We're gonna get
Listen, this is where Hannah
this
throws
is
the
gonna
flag
get
down.
like sprayed.
Hannah throws
See,
the
We're
flag
gonna
look,
down.
be
look,
like
look.
banned.
No.
See?
I'm tired. If I
Oh,
was gonna
freedom
be
of
throwing the
speech.
flag
Freedom of
tonight, I
speech.
would have been sitting there with the flag the whole time. So
I did have a young client.
Giving it
She
a
was
rip.
like, "Oh, my mom wants to know what podcast you do," and I said, "Your mom
I can't tell
doesn't. She shouldn't watch it, and neither should
Tell
you."
you.
I'm
Tell your
like,
mother
"Cause your
stop
freedom of
searching my name.
speech."
Tell
You
your
just
mama.
speak
yeah,
our
you
mind.
you won't have any clients.
I know. I told her, I said, "Listen, I curse a
Job
lot."
security. Don't tell them.
Personally, I wouldn't
She
want
said, "Hey, Mike."
work
She
watching
said,
this
"My
either.
mom said, who is the bitch?"
What's that from?
Mike Epps, who is the bitch? Who is the? Ain't
I
no
haven't
son
heard
in
that
here.
one.
Oh my God, your favorite Mike Epps
I
stand-up.
fucking love Mike Epps.
Ah, come
But
on.
that one I don't remember.
When he was like, my girlfriend,
Yeah.
my girlfriend thought I was cheating on her. He's like, who is this? Low cell. Who is the bitch? She hits him in the head with the phone. Ah, Mike.
So
Anyway.
then, all right. Anyway, sorry, my bad. All right. So Hannah, I asked her, I'm like, hey, how many tubes, or I should say, how much noon or noon? What is it? Noon?
Noon.
I call it none, and it's noon.
None or
I like
noon?
none. I like none better, honestly. But the proper pronunciation, I believe, is noon.
Okay. So none or noons. Oh, none Catholic. Got it. Okay. None at the conflict or the
Yeah,
conflict.
it's
convent.
funnier that way at the convent. Yeah.
Convent. So I asked Hannah, I'm like, Hannah, how much noon, whatever, did this professional runner take? And she said, I think she drank 10 tubes. And she was like, wait a minute. I don't think it's 10 tubes. I think it's 10 tablets.
It was one tube. One tube.
1 tube a day.
I got it confused by 100
But
or whatever.
you could see Anton's face and he's like, what?
It's so
10
weird.
tubes? And she's like, wait a minute. I think it's just 10 tablets. It was a good moment on the podcast. What is he doing?
I think he's having some
Look at
problems on.
himself. Oh, he's
on
listening
his
to Mike
watching
Epps now.
comedy. Or
That's
something.
Mike Epps. Oh my gosh. I think she had 10 tubes. Sometimes Hannah
Yeah.
gets a little country. Hannah was homeschooled. Were you homeschooled?
No, but I homeschool my children.
Did you go to? Where did you go?
I went to try it.
Oh yeah.
Not proud of that one.
Yeah.
I was the most cultured individual at my school.
True.
Sorry, Illinois, I'm done. Colorado is my home.
Yeah.
Where'd you go in Illinois? What school did you go to?
I went to Triad High School.
He don't know where that is.
Triad. What
You-
the fuck
you
that-
don't
That
know.
sound like it's down south.
No.
Sound like some
it's
dumbass shit in the south.
dumbass.
Southeast.
It's like three different high
Southwest.
schools combined. It's not cool. Three different like
Wow.
townships
Oh.
go into this high school. But yeah, I
What?
go in and I'm like, hey girl, I'm in middle school. And they're like, I'm not talking to you. And
Yeah.
I was like, isn't it cool that I was in Europe? And they're like, no, it's not. We do a tractor combine here.
Tractor
We-
4-H. 4-H.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I done been I went to a tractor pull with a friend, and it was the only black guy. He had like a little booth where he cooked barbecue, and he stopped cooking. He was like, hey man, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like,
He was like,
she
you're black?
adopted. She
yeah, I
adopted
know I'm
these.
black.
These ain't her real parents. She adopted me. I'm checking this shit out. This ain't my life. What the fuck you doing here? You cooking for him. I was like, are you okay? Is this some get out shit?
Yeah. It's like a psychedelic experience. Like being a person of color in a high school filled with like Midwestern born
Listen.
strange experience, but like
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Figure it out, and you're like, well.
I said to white folks don't understand this. I'd be like, look, never do y'all go anywhere where you the only white person and majority of the people are black. I'm like, explain to me one place where you've been when you like, there's a lot of niggas in here.
Bakersfield.
I better hold on to, where's my purse? Where the exit? Okay, it take me. You be Denzel from fucking, what's that movie? He was like, all right, 8 seconds to stab him.
Oh, I love that movie.
Denzel is my old man crush.
Denzel's my shit.
Denzel, you do this to
Russell
me?
Crowe.
Oh, Russell Crowe. Antonio Banderas.
Hell yeah, Zorro. Fucking Zorro.
Too long ago.
Bro, oh, my man is that's a handsome ass Spanish man, bro. That man,
okay,
oh my God.
But when's the last hit? What's the last hit he had?
It don't matter. That's how handsome he is. Yeah. He be like, bitch, I did Zorro in 98. Drops Mike.
Drop the mic.
Bro, Antonio Banderas probably never had a problem fucking anything he saw, okay? He was like, hey, I see you. She's like, ah, shit. Fuck, now I gotta fuck him. Like, that's how sexy Antonio Banderas. You know, look, did he look at me?
He made eye contact.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I got that's how handsome he is, you know? I was asking my girlfriend, I'm like, am I handsome or I'm attractive? Or like, what is it? She was like, oh yeah, you're attractive. I was like, bitch, I want to be handsome. I don't know how long this relationship gonna last. Every man wants to be handsome. Nobody wants to be attractive. Look.
I think handsome like only happened to like a few people. You know what I mean?
See,
it's not like not like they gave out a lot of handsome. It's not
Zac Efron is
plentiful.
handsome. Zac Efron is handsome, right? That motherfucker's handsome.
Honestly, I haven't seen him lately. What's he look like? Is he into drugs?
He handsome as fuck. You seen him in Baywatch?
No, he's Antonio.
Handsome as fuck. Antonio Banderas. No, see that. All right, here's the rage. It's like sexy, like sex symbol man. Like boom, don't matter what, he's gonna be sexy, right? Like fucking Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a. Oh my God, like. I definitely go gay for Cristiano Ronaldo. Like
you're a man crush for Anton coming on.
Hell yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. He got nice taste in watches. This motherfucker can jump. Like he is athletic as fuck. He rich as fuck. His wife do nothing but post bikini photos on Instagram. I'm like, damn, he got a little thought for a wife. That's how hot he is. He doesn't give a fuck that she posts her naked ass every day. That's how fucking handsome he is. Like, oh, she's doing that shit again. Fishing, you know, trying to get people to slide in the DMs, whatever.
Fishing.
Maybe she just feels good. I mean,
oh shit, you can tell she spent that money. Look her up on Instagram. Cristiano Ronaldo's what is that? How you say Cristiano Ronaldo? Man, she is hot too, but she know
this is.
She's hot,
I know
but she know that her husband is way hotter.
Let me tell you
like,
something.
Fuck.
All right, my ex used to take me on trips. All right, don't hate the player.
Like what kind of trips? What kind of trips? Like y'all hitting the shrooms or y'all going places? You know,
no, we're going places.
Oh shit! I thought you were talking about acid.
I mean, I have no experience with acid.
Really? Well, if you ever come through to AZ, can learn.
We're gonna do a podcast. We get everyone high, including Hannah.
We can go hiking.
Hannah, except Hannah.
I feel like
included.
This is Hannah High right here. I got it. Hold on. This is Hannah High. I feel like I drank 10 tubes. I'm sorry, Hannah. I'm gonna get Mike later. Don't worry. He's not free. Go ahead.
Go.
Mike, you were telling us a story.
Wait, what story was I telling about?
Ex-girlfriend take you on some trips.
Oh.
Which one? We talk about Angela? We talk about Angela? Oh.
Which one are we talking about?
I'm name dropping. He froze up.
Yes, Angela.
He froze up.
You don't know her. You don't know her.
We're not supposed to talk about names, and then we talk about names. So it's like, what are
It's the first name. She's never gonna see this.
Hannah, there are no rules here.
Then why we keep going over the rules if there's no rules? You know what I'm saying?
We gotta have
Fuck them.
we gotta have boundaries that we see, but sometimes you jump over the fence.
Okay,
We
whether or
just want
not
to be
we
on the
know
same
her,
page, but we never are.
whether,
Like, let me tell my story now.
whether or not we know her name, which may or not have been said.
Be anybody.
Anyways,
How many bitches out of
could be anybody. I haven't actually dated that many people. What'd you say? Oh.
I like Angela. She was cool people's, man.
Okay, so here's the deal. Yeah. Okay. So I got to go on some trips. We went to Dominican Republic, went to Jamaica, and went to a place called we went on a cruise once. But the real thing was like the best place was called it's a place called Beaches, and it was on a small island called Turks and Caicos.
Oh,
you heard of that?
Fuck, y'all went to Turks and Caicos?
Twice. Okay.
Wow, y'all was living out. Y'all to go diving? Did you dive?
Yes, kinda. Okay.
Snorkel. Oh.
Turks and Caicos is a desert island in the Caribbean.
Wow. Yeah.
So there's like hardly ever any rain, and it's just like beautiful weather all the time, like no clouds. Like it just happens to be okay, it's amazing. Okay, great. So any other trip we'd been on, they'd be like, this trip, it's not like Beaches. Beaches for two rooms for a week. How much do you think it was? Everybody take their vote.
Oh, I can tell you right now.
So, he's Googling it.
Two rooms. So what's the total cost? Two rooms,
room?
flights included.
2 rooms, flight included.
2 room flight?
2 rooms, flights included for a week.
$4,000. $4,000 each.
Fuck no.
$4,000 almost. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost. Yeah.
Anna?
$4,000.
7.
$4,000 total. $4,000 total.
What'd you say?
7 grand.
14 grand. Okay. So look at Anton's face.
That's gonna be my first guess.
Hey.
That was a bit high.
And they got this was a sale.
Wait, y'all broke up? Fuck is wrong with you? Fuck is wrong with you? Send me her phone number.
Okay.
I got one rule. I can't date my friends' exes.
Good luck.
Good man.
Hey,
That's a good man.
Good luck.
Listen to the words
person.
there. I can't date my friends' exes. All right, very
Good luck.
specific.
Listen.
It's a good boundary.
All right, no comment. My point is this.
I can go to Turks and
this
Caicos
island.
though. Goddamn.
Okay, with Turks and Caicos, yes. And her mom was
Wow.
like one of the most generous and genuine people ever.
Oh,
she
I met
has
her mom, bro.
passed.
Yeah.
And at the time, she would basically bust her ass, work really hard, and then pay for 2 vacations a year, big ones.
Your girlfriend would.
No, her mom.
The mom.
Her
They
mom
was
would pay
close.
for
They
everything.
was
Wow.
family. I remember the brother and the little boy that wrestled. That motherfucker probably in
yeah.
the Olympics by now. Should
Well,
be. Hopefully.
he's working on it.
All
Yeah,
right.
Anton was my friend when all this was happening. So was Hannah. Hannah wasn't my friend yet. She was
ain't
my
know Hannah.
athlete. Then she was my
I left the
assistant.
country by the time you started McKendree. Like your first, before you even start, like your
See,
first.
I
year
gotta
of McKendree,
edit
I was
him
gone.
saying that shit. Motherfucker.
Ah, shit.
Talking about where I
bitch,
was.
whatever.
Ah, fuck it. Who cares?
Some whack ass school in down south.
It's all right. I think we could probably say it now. Anyways. All right. So we go to Turks and Caicos. Anton, you don't know. Actually, Hannah, I don't think Hannah might know the story. Hannah knows a lot about my life, but
I bet I
Anton
know
definitely doesn't. So I'm sitting at the bar. All right. So I'm drinking, whatever. It was the first night we were there. And there's like a bunch of people there. It's raining outside. So people are underneath like the, canopies or whatever. But there's not a lot of people out. So I look over at this table and I see like a congregation of people. I'm not really paying attention. So then the people come to the bar. And I'm sitting at the bar with my girlfriend at the time. And so I'm sitting there, I'm taking drinks, whatever. And then I look over and I make eye contact with fucking Messi.
Lionel Messi. No. Did you like this when you see him? Wait, y'all the same height. Y'all
We're
were
the
like,
same height. We're the same height.
oh, fuck no.
But we're
Wow.
both, listen, You know, like the
Wow.
problem is with me, I have this like perception of like people and situation. I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you be so anxious or whatever? And when you meet a fucking celebrity, whatever, I was like,
You haven't met a celebrity and been starstruck and like see somebody and like, oh my God, like yeah.
but I look to my left, I look to my grandma, I'm like,
She plays soccer too. She know who the fuck that is.
I don't think she knew who he was. She didn't
Oh my
recognize him,
God.
that's for sure. And I'm like, I'm like trying to speak. I couldn't talk. I'm like,
He makes eye contact with him again. He looks at Mike. He goes,
no, he got up.
Yeah.
He got up.
He goes,
like,
look, yeah, it's me.
So I look at him, and then I like look forward. I'm like, and I look again, and he stands up. He's about to walk away, and I try to tell her, I'm like, fucking lying on Messi. That's like
that. That's so funny.
I've never been
Bro.
like that.
Turks and Caicos is expensive, man. Wow.
Yeah,
That's like honeymoon shit, bro. You don't go on a holiday like that, a regular relationship. That's a honeymoon. That's a look.
Like, who spends that kind of money?
Hey, don't get used to this, all right?
You're right.
Okay, let's put it this way.
This is a one time, all right? Look, hey, we can't even buy a house after this because of this, all right?
This is
So,
it. This is the good, the best.
I had to renew our lease on the apartment because of this shit. I was about to buy a house, but now, so don't get used to this. We were supposed to go to Okinawa. That was a lot cheaper.
Now it's a lot cheaper. Wow.
Okay, so we go to this place, and here's the difference. When we went to the Dominican Republic, I thought it was great because when you get there, they're like, okay, you can choose, you're here for 5 days. You can choose 2 restaurants. Okay? At the Turks and Caicos beaches, they're like, when you get there, they're like, here is a lemon flavored towel that we're going to put on your forehead. And here's a drink to start off your stay. And like, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Tasting it?
You know, I was like, oh.
Yeah, he got his tongue all the way up to his eye. I see what you're doing. No fucking way.
Okay.
No fucking way.
Okay, it's like lemon.
It smelled like a
fresh.
lemon.
Whatever.
Like a lemon. That's accurate, Hannah.
Lemon scented, I think, is what you're looking
That's
for.
what I meant.
They put a noon on a wet towel. And rub
Yeah,
it
yeah.
They're like, can we take your bags? And we're like, yeah, sure. And they're like, and you go to give them money, they're like, no, we'll get fired if you give us money. In Dominican Republic, they're like, thank you, gracias, gracias. And so like, anyways, but there they cannot take tips. Everything's included. You can eat at any fucking restaurant every night of the week, pending like availability. But there's like 13 or 56, one or the other.
Between that's a good range. I can see it.
But they kept complaining about all the other places that we had gone besides this place at beaches, and they're like, I would rather spend the additional 3,000 or 4,000 and just have everything taken care of. I don't have to worry about anything. Everything, travel, everything's taken care of. The room is nice, everything. The second time I went, I had a broken foot. Hannah, you remember that? I broke it days before I went.
Wow.
Hadn't got it past nothing. I'm walking on a fat as fuck broken foot.
Bro, you got on the
at
plane
beaches.
With a broke foot?
Bro, why did
Listen,
you do that?
I'm walking on the beach on the broken foot.
You didn't have a boot
to
on
get to the
nothing?
water.
That's not a good idea.
I had a boot.
He had a boot on.
But it was broken as fuck.
You thought like it wasn't broken.
Okay, I went to the emergency room after I broke it. And it's my fault, but it's her fault. But I broke it. It's my fault, but it's her fault.
It's your fault that they didn't put a cast on your foot?
No, it's my fault that I broke it, but it's her fault that I broke it. And so like when I went to the emergency room, they were like, oh, let's look at your foot. Yeah, it has a fracture, whatever. But they showed me the thing and there was like a little line in it. Then I got an x-ray after this vacation. That bitch was like literally not attached.
Oh, I know you're in pain, bro. In pain.
Hannah, do you remember all that?
Yeah, of course. I was there.
Hannah,
oh my gosh.
Were you my assistant at that point or were you my athlete still?
We
She
just
said,
run fast. We just ran fast in that race before you broke.
Hannah, I ran 4:15 in the mile. Hannah ran 4:57.
I ran 4:56. You ran 4:16. But yeah,
I ran
close enough.
15.
That's amazing.
No, it was 16. Check the results.
Yeah.
All right,
But yeah.
so whatever.
I just
Yeah,
see
yeah.
Look at him this waist. Like, that's amazing.
We were ready.
So Hannah and I had these great races. I fucking break my foot at a place called, what was that place called? Do you remember, Hannah?
The curb. I
Yeah.
remember you broke it
No.
stepping off the curb.
No,
That's what
it's
it's called.
that
Fucking street
expensive.
pavement.
It's that expensive restaurant.
Running in the parking lot like a
Papa
kid.
Do's. Papa
What?
Do's.
Papa Do's.
Papa
Okay.
Do's.
That's expensive.
Papa Do's.
Papa Do's. Papa Do's Deli.
DEAUX. Papa
Mm.
Do's. I broke that bitch. And it's just like spiraled my life, you know? But I made it to where I am today.
Did that
so
lead
thank
to the
you.
breakup? She like, look, you can't come to Turks and Caicos no more because you got
No,
fucking
she let me
broke foot.
come.
You ruined the fucking holiday.
I don't think she knows this story, but I'm going to put it there for the public to know. Hannah knows this story. I don't think you know, Anton.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Damn, I was
Okay.
about to go pee. I'm tuned in now.
You too? Oh my gosh.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Okay, I'll tell the story and then we'll just like pause the frame or whatever
Body break.
for the bathroom.
Hannah, you got to pee?
Hannah,
Hannah, you
I
got
got
to
pee.
pee? Hannah,
I only
you
had
been
one beer and 10
you
cheese
been
and none, so I'm good.
shaking that motherfucking leg like you got to pee. I'm asking you who you trying to punch.
It's cold. It's fucking cold here. How many times?
Turn your heat on. Turn the heat on.
I'm trying to save my money so I can go to Turks and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Jesus.
I'm trying to save. Look, listen to me.
That's crazy, man.
Listen to me.
It's
Hannah,
so funny.
do you
Shit,
got
it's so
forced
funny.
air? Do you got forced air or fucking coils on the corner?
I turned up the heat today when I got home. It's warmer.
Get a
It's
space
just-
heater, then. Shit. Get some.
She's
You
so
got
funny.
wool socks?
I'm wearing a sweater. I got socks on.
Fuck, Hannah.
I should be fine, man.
Well,
I run hot.
We're gonna try and get Hannah to Colorado. Look at his socks. Look at his socks. We're gonna try and get Hannah to Colorado.
Socks
You got
every
sweaty
day.
feet in there? What the fuck's wrong with you? You live in the desert. What you got those for? Why do you even own those?
Hannah
Hold
and
on, let me go turn on my heat.
like in terms of how like
He's a
funny
pissy.
women are, Hannah is fucking funny. Hannah's fucking funny. Like,
Thank
and
you.
she's
Very
like
funny.
deceptively funny.
Is fucking funny the highest compliment you can get in the funny world? I
So
hope.
fucking funny. Right?
She's fucking funny. But like, you know, I don't know, like funny is like rare. Like I don't know. And like, especially
I'm
with
trying
women.
to
nothing.
save fucking money so I can go to Turks and Caicos. Goes and puts on another fucking sweater. Shit.
I just-
I'm
I
thinking,
can't.
Can I finish the story?
Bro, wait. This whole time I'm just looking at Hannah's body language. I'm thinking like she's fucking mad. I better not say anything else on this podcast. She's over there
She'll
dying
fuck
of
you
fucking hypothermia. What do you say? And my man, he's not snarling, he's sneezing. You know, he's over there, and I think he's just hanging.
Oh.
He's getting a workout in.
Men in Black.
Little
Men in Black.
Susie.
That's what he's quoting right now.
I'm just one of the dudes. I just gotta say, I'm one of the dudes. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Wait, what was I talking about?
All right, tell your sob story about
fucking
the.
Look at her resting her face
Papa
on
Dough.
your leg.
Papa Dough.
The beaches.
You're gonna reveal
Yeah.
what really happened that night at Papa Do's in the
Oh,
rain.
when I broke my shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do
And
it.
you're doing great. Okay, so here's the story.
Oh, Anton really did go to the bathroom.
At the time, it's okay.
You can go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you can go. I'll tell the story. I'll look the camera in the face.
Wait, he's gonna tell the story, but I'm the
Oh,
only
you
one that
can't hear the
knows the
story.
story.
I'm gonna let it stay.
Wait,
Go
wait,
to
wait,
the bathroom,
wait,
go to the
wait.
bathroom.
You're supposed
I'll
to
pause it, pause it.
I'm the only one that knows the story. They're both going to the bathroom. You want to tell
Okay,
the
we're all
story.
gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom too. I'm gonna go to the bathroom too. Okay, pause. She's holding it up. All right, let me tell the story. Hey, okay, what is the story about again? What am I talking about? Beaches. Oh, no. When I broke my foot the first time. All
I'm
right,
not gonna keep prompting him. He's already had 3 prompts.
all right.
Can't do it.
You're not driving.
You're
Yeah,
on
fine.
mute. He knows he's on mute. You don't
He
care.
knows he's on mute. All right. So I'm at Papa Do's, and at the time, I am very conscious about my spending of money, and I communicated that to the person that I was dating at the time. I'm like, hey, listen, like, I don't want to spend money because I was at the time I was trying to pay off my student loans and I had like all these and I had all these goals and it wasn't good. And so I'm working and paying off student loans, etc. And so we go to we're in a particular area, whatever, like up north near Chicago. It's an event, whatever. Okay. So she's like, hey, you, our Uncle Mike is going to pay for our dinner tonight. And I was like, oh, it was like her and her niece. And I'm like, yeah, Uncle Mike's paying for it. That kind of situation. I'm like, but inside, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so I go to this expensive ass restaurant and she knows I don't want to spend money. Fine. So I like to drink when I eat. I like to eat what I want. Not an option because I'm trying to save money and everything's expensive as fuck. So I literally eat an appetizer, no alcohol. Not happy. I'm just angry the
If
whole
you don't
time.
have alcohol, you can save like a shit ton of money when you go out. And eat.
Yes. So I'm
Like,
trying
you
to
can
save
go out,
money.
like if you pay for yourself, you can go out with $20 most places.
Okay. So she eats what she wants. The kid eats what she wants, which is not expensive. The ex, she eats whatever she wants. It's whatever. It's like a normal price of a meal. But then her drink, she gets the drink she wants. Okay, fine. I'm like, you know what? Fine. Enjoy yourself. This doesn't happen that often. Here you go. Cool. So then the check comes and she pays. She tries to pay. And I'm like, no. You said Uncle Mike was paying. I didn't eat what I wanted. I didn't drink what I wanted. I had an appetizer. That's not how I do things. So I'm like, take my card. And then she like pushes me aside and like gives her card. And I'm like, fuck this. Like the whole night.
Like, holy shit.
The whole night I'm angry. Thank you. The
I
whole
would have
night
got
I'm
up like,
mad.
I'm going to the bathroom. Let me find that fucking hostess. Hey, my wife gave you the wrong card. Here you
No,
go.
no, I didn't do that. It's not my wife. Okay. So whatever. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go get the car. It's raining outside. I'm pissed. So we're going to walk out and it's raining, and she's like, oh, it's raining. I'm like, give me the keys. I'll go get the car. Pissed. I sprint to the car, break my foot.
That's karma as a bitch.
Is
You
it?
step on something? It's like your foot was like, karma was like, you think you broke now. Bitch, wait till I snap this metatarsal.
The fifth metatarsal. I'm laying in the street. Ah!
Hey, like, you wish you didn't evolve and walk upright now, don't you, motherfucker?
I broke that shit.
Damn. Yeah, I remember you was broke foot bastard.
Broke foot bastard.
I don't even remember that.
I broke it twice.
Yeah, motherfucker. Same foot, right? Same foot?
Same foot, same bone.
Bro, that shit don't work no more. You better get that motherfucker fused together, or the second time better been a bolt, 2 bolts, and like, something to hold it, and then they don't, and they tighten that bitch together.
So listen to this.
Like your styling fine.
Or a new foot.
The
Better drink milk every day.
So the bone looks like this, and I broke that bitch like, and then they put a screw from the top into the bone, and it's good, right? So then
you can't bend your big toe
7 months, left foot.
What? Your foot move like this?
No, I move
like,
fine.
Bend your big toe. You be like, the whole fucking foot.
No, it's the 5th metatarsal. It's on the pinky.
The pinky?
It's like this bone on the foot.
That's the motherfucker for balance. Damn.
Well, anyway, so all right, so fine. So they drill the bone. Shout out to my old doctor. What was his name? Dr. Melander. Shout out to Dr. Melander. He was fucking great. He's got like definitely veneers. He's a good looking guy. He had only attractive women that worked for him. Yeah.
Right.
Great guy.
Looking good.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, oh, he looked great. I still follow him on Facebook, or whatever. And so, okay,
If
so
I had to
then-
work with motherfuckers every day, I don't want to be ugly. I'd be like, damn, gotta come in.
Being pretty
Just
people.
clocked in. Ugly motherfuckers.
Alright. So Dr. Miller, he's fucking cool as fuck. So he put the screw in. So then I finally start getting back in shape. I start running again. I remember my first run back was 1 lap, right, Hannah? Hannah was around with all this shit.
Hannah was there for you, and you.
She was there for me. She was there for me for the second one, I think, the most.
Angela was in
Like-
Turks and Caicos for the 3rd time. She's like, I ain't waiting on your bitch ass.
No,
That's true, probably.
no. Hannah was always my emotional support human.
I can't sit around and hold my life back waiting on your foot to heal, Mike. All right? I gotta move on. All right? Because I want to go to fucking Rome. All right? And I can't roam around with a broke foot motherfucker. All right?
Rome is beautiful.
You been to Rome?
Yeah, I've been
Look
to
at
Rome.
you, nice. All right. So I got this broken foot and it's not good. And then I get the screw in and then I finally start getting back in shape. I start losing the weight. I get a tan. Everything's good. I'm getting back in shape. I feel great. I'm like, all right, great. I'm at a good age. And I go to a wedding with one of my best friends who won't come on our podcast. And she and I are having a great time. And I'm drinking. I got a man bun, no beard. And I'm dancing. And somebody bumps into me. And I fall backwards and land on my foot. And break it under the screw.
So you broke your foot 3 times.
No, this is the
Right.
second
That's the
time.
second.
That's the 2nd time. Oh, that's the 2nd. Ah.
Really keeping track.
Lindsay was
You had
there.
some
So listen,
unflexible ass shoes on?
no,
motherfucker
listen,
like
it
Pop-Tarts
broke
for
under the
shoes?
screw.
What kind of cushion on your feet? You like fall and your whole feet go back like this. Like the ground has no bend.
If you
What
see a
the
picture of
fuck?
me from that day, you're like, dang, tan, same fedoras you have on now.
Wow.
Everything's
You
good.
was out there.
Same fucking man bun like you got on now. Anyways,
You was out
so-
there.
I felt great. She and I had a great time. And like platonic friend, great time. So then listen, I break my shit. I didn't know it was broken. I just thought I heard it.
Second
I
time.
leave
You
the
would
bo-
think
I
you would have
leave-
experience. You would think you would have experience by
No,
now on broke
It
foot.
was different.
You would think you would have some experience.
No.
Right?
So I
You
leave the
ain't take no
wedding.
calcium pills, nothing doing this shit. You ain't fortify your
Maybe.
motherfucking bones.
After that, for
You
sure.
ain't do no like you ain't getting no motherfucking towel and then do this
Stop.
with your toes.
Stop.
and
Stop.
Strengthen
Stop.
your face.
He had a bone. He had the bone stimulator. You
He
did have
had
that.
no-
I did have a
No
bone
fucking
stimulator.
listen, this is what he did, Hannah.
Herbalist.
Hannah, shake your head. He did rehabilitation only when it hurt. He didn't do the shit
course.
regularly like he was supposed to.
He did it.
Don't answer that.
Semi-regularly, but you know.
Ah, it's hurting today. Where that bone stimulator at?
Okay, no.
Whatever the fuck.
I was pretty consistent with
Really sexual.
the bone
Oh, yeah.
stimulator.
Hell yeah.
It's not bone. It's not a boner stimulator. That's more a feminine task. Okay. So, I'm just kidding. Or
I'm like, that's
masculine.
everything.
It
That's
depends
everything.
on what you're.
Depends
yeah,
on what
it
you're looking
depends-
at, you know?
it depends
I'm
on
like,
what
oh, that's a,
yeah, it depends on
that's
what you
a,
want.
I'm gonna start, hey, that's a
Hey,
bonus.
if your
stimulator
eyes are
right there.
closed, does it matter what gender is jerking you off?
Oh, now, hey.
Yeah.
All
I know.
right, so I'll close my
feel you.
eyes. I close my eyes,
Mhm.
and now you can blow me for the gift.
Guys, I believe you.
Go ahead.
Look at Hannah. Look at Hannah. Look at Hannah. She's like,
Hey, all right, this is a question. This is a
flag,
question.
flag.
Can you tell? This is gonna be worse. Can you tell? All right, never mind. That's a bad question.
Here's my futon. No, shoot
No,
it.
are you sure? No, is the answer?
Sure.
She just answered it. It's
Sure.
okay.
No.
Yeah.
Look at Hannah. Look at Hannah's face.
Hannah,
Michael and I wanna
the
have,
call
like,
will drop.
Crazy sexual podcast.
We were thinking about a sexual. What was our podcast name?
It was like inappropriate sexual.
That's fine.
It was no. It was sexual something like where you have like where you're open.
Sexual chocolate.
No,
Sexual chocolate.
no. No. It was a
That's
term
from-
I didn't ever knew before.
That's from Coming to America. Sexual chocolate.
It was like
Like
openness
intercourse,
and sexuality.
intercourse.
Sexual acceptance.
Oh, fluidity. Fluidity. Intercourse. You probably didn't know about that. It's when
he said you probably didn't know about that. Is that a lesbian joke? Motherfucker, she was straight first.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, me?
Down back. It's like the, what do you call that? The prodigal son. You know, she went away for a while. And then us men were like, come on back, baby. Come on. Those don't have to be mutually exclusive. Sexuality is fluid. Those don't have to be mutually exclusive, all right?
Go back to women after me.
Yeah. You know what I mean? What if? Anyway, so all right. So do women give conolingus better than men?
No.
All right. That's all I wanted to know. We holding it down out here.
So fast.
Look, one of our like three skills.
One woman.
Look, one of our three skills, we're holding it down. I'm gonna look at chicks and be like, okay, eat no pussy. Take them damn pants off.
Look at Hannah's face.
Listen.
Hannah, throw the flag. Throw the flag, Hannah. Throw the flag.
Wait, there's
this show has ended.
Look, there's this beautiful woman. There's this beautiful woman in my building. And she has a significant other who is a chick, but like I thought it was a dude. She looked like a dude, but like she turned around. I'm like, oh, it's a pretty ass dude, but that's not a dude. Anyway, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, she
now
was
I can look at her.
More feminine looking.
Yeah. Now I can look at her and be like, but you can't eat no pussy though. So what's the point? Like, what's the point? Like, you know.
Look at Hannah. Hannah was about to add to that. Look, Hannah was about to say something.
Still got lady balls on your chest.
You don't know. You can't judge every woman by that one woman.
You can't judge everyone. Look, there has to be some women out there that's probably
she's talking about personal experience. But you're about to talk about every woman in the world.
I'm just about to take that as a generalization of confidence. And when I see a fine ass lesbian couple, I'm like, she can't eat that pussy though, so it don't matter. You know, it's only a matter of time.
She probably can.
We don't know.
I just give her my card. I just give her my card. I'm like, hey, you know, you let me know. You let me know.
She probably can.
Oh my God.
Love. It's all about being confident. It's all about giving the pussy what it needs. It's all about
oh my God. A woman after my own heart. The second episode starts right now, Hannah. You can go to bed.
That's the first time pussy's been said on the podcast. Hannah, that's the first time pussy's been said on the podcast.
I don't know. I think I've said eating pussy.
Are you joking? You guys have said pussy way more times than anybody else.
Yes. I've said all of the words that you can't say on the radio.
All the time.
Look at Hannah.
Look at Hannah. It's like you.
I thought it was the first time. Look at Hannah.
You know how many times you said pussy? 10 times.
10 times today.
Yeah, wait. Pause.
He's high. Okay. What's the matter with him?
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
Let's bring this down.
Idea. It's like he's never even listened to our own podcast. Fuck that.
I have listened to our own podcast. I don't remember the. I don't remember the word pussy being referenced before.
That's because you try to say dick more than pussy, but that doesn't mean he didn't say it. He says it all the time. And you have said
I say pussy a lot, not all the time. Okay?
You may have
that's
not
a
said
gross
it
exaggeration.
Tonight yourself, personally.
That's a gross exaggeration. All the time, Hannah.
Often.
Often than not. More often than not. Scrupulous, erroneous accounts of my vocabulary.
I have a question. I think today's the first day. Cunnilingus? Would you say? Cunnilingus.
Let us say it properly.
I don't think that's the first time.
You've ever heard of that? That word?
No.
Going down on somebody.
The first time it was mentioned on the podcast.
First time I'm pretty sure there's a whole podcast out there about sucking dick and eating pussy. I am pretty sure.
There's like a
sucking dick and eating pussy.
Dick Master podcast.
Dick Master?
See? Guys We Fucked. That's a good podcast.
Dick Master. Is that a real podcast?
It's called Guys We Fucked. These girls, they fuck guys, and then they be like, hey, we got a podcast called Guys We Fucked. Would you like to be on the next episode? It's fucking dope. It's some guy, like he was on a live version. He was on a live version and they were in front of a studio audience of like a couple thousand people. And he was like, yeah, it was hard. Come on. She's like, so we fucked last night. You didn't expect that you'd be on my podcast the next day. I'm like, investigative journalist.
Who's a journalist?
I mean, that sounds like an investigative journalist, right? Yeah.
If my boyfriend came up to me and
Yeah. Oh, it's one podcast I follow called How I Fuck. The interesting one. How I Fuck is good. I was listening to this woman. She had it's called How I Fuck, and then they enter the people. And there's one with a woman who is autistic. It was interesting about her life. Very interesting.
That's the population I actually work with. Like, I'm a behavior therapist, and I
behavior autistic
so
sex.
Cool.
Is that what you concentrate on? Autistic people have sex. Look at Hannah. Look at Hannah. Look at Hannah. Look at Hannah.
With a master's degree, and I probably shouldn't say.
Throw the flag. Throw the flag.
I can't. What would I be? This whole fifth would just be holding the flag.
She said it's on podcast. I'd be holding the flag.
Don't get me in trouble.
That's why I try to mute myself half the time.
Okay, it's not controversial to say autistic people can have sex.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. I learned a lot. I learned a lot. This woman was intelligent.
You learned a lot?
Yeah, she was just, I learned a lot.
She's autistic or she had sex with autistic?
Oh, she's autistic. And she's like, this is the struggles because all right, think about in the 80s, what they told you about being like gay or like, something like that. Like all the shit that the parents believe. Yeah. So she was told these same lies, like you'll never be able to interact with the world normally, and she's like believing that, like she had all these things, and she would write erotic stories, short stories and stuff. Yeah, but it was like, but then like her teachers at the time, she's like a 60-year-old woman. So imagine her teachers at the time are reading this like failed, come to my office, calling your parents, like your daughter has autism. Your daughter has autism. She should not be talking about sex. So it was like this belief, this stereotype that like if you had autism, you don't get any, like you don't get busy.
You get no dick. You're allowed to say that. If you're autistic, you don't get dick.
You don't get no. I mean, I ain't say dick because there are a couple things you can get. You can get what you want. You get a couple things. You get either or, more and more.
You were thinking about it.
You don't know what I was thinking.
Such an outlet. Like it's like a sport. It's like an activity. It's like something you need.
But it was like so she had Asperger's. So after she fucked the guy for the first time, she had a survey for him, and she was like, "I want to know how I did." It's a really good episode. We can put it in the show notes.
Look at Hannah say. What's wrong
with that? Hannah's an adult. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about like blowjobs. The most funny as they were trying to make this girl uncomfortable. And he was like, look, your mama sucked some dick. He was like, your grandma, your great grandma, go back as far as you want. All right, you know how to end this out? You gotta piece this out.
Music podcast we out.
Ready?
Say it. Beautifully Twisted Podcast, we out. Yes, you got that.
Beautifully Twisted Podcast, what?
We out.
We out.
We out.
We out, bitches.
Wow. This guy.
He's about to Google it. You about to Google it?
Completed. And I put a note. Bitch was staring at the ceiling.
Look at him.
Amazing.
He's Googling it. He's checking it.
Looking it up.
No, my mom was like, get the fuck out of here!
Sleep doctor. You're wrong for that.